Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Kay here and I'm back with yet another Friday freebie. I'm sorry that seems to be all I'm doing at the moment, but you know, it's just how it is. It'll change no doubt as time goes by, but I am busy with other things as always. But as I say, I'm here with another Friday freebie from the very lovely Scrimping Mommy, Amanda Charlesworth. And this is what I've got left of this Friday's freebie. And you might think, oh gosh, what's she done with that? Because I've cut out a little tag here, and I was going to use this but changed my mind and actually used two other components that were identical and stuck them together to give a front and a back. All will become clear in a moment, but it is a lovely Friday freebie. 4 pieces of print. This is one of them, and then there's another one like this but with a print border around it. Or is it 3? Oh, it might be 3, don't quote me. And then there's another sheet with pockets to cut out and make up, and it's called a trifold folio. But it really is such a lovely make. It comes together really quickly. So if you're a member of Create with Scrimping Mommy, you will already have seen Amanda's take on it, and I've done my own little thing as I always do. And it really is something that comes together quickly and is very pretty, and has, as always, multiple purpose, friend gifts, a pocket filler in a journal, a standalone piece, a page in a journal that you could just glue down with pockets behind. It really does depend on what you want to do with it. But this is an ongoing freebie for the whole of June for members of the group only, which is Create with Scrimping Mommy on Facebook. And at the end of it, Amanda is hoping that there will be enough components to make a little mini journal, which is a very lovely thing. So without further ado, I'll show you the trifold folio. Make sure I've got it up the right way, and this is how it presents. I've got mine opening from left to the left, and Amanda did hers opening to the right. I've also done a little bit of fussy cutting here and here just to decorate this little front panel. It's absolutely plain on the back, but you see what I mean about the rim all the way around the little folio, and of course it folds into 3, so you've got these little areas that are cut out, that are shaped with the border around them. It couldn't be any more simple if Amanda had come and made it for you in your own home. She's done it beautifully well, and all you do is score between the panels and then fold and use your bone folder to crease it fully, and there you have the base of this lovely little folio. Now I've put a grommet in the front here, put a length of white organza ribbon, and it's all different sizes because of the way it wraps around to hold it all together. There is the little image that I showed you before that had been fussy cut out, and then you open it up and you open it again, and look at that, isn't it absolutely gorgeous? You've got 4 pockets of varying sizes. The larger of the 2 pockets fit into the centre frame. Then I've chosen to put my little side shaped pocket on this outside panel, and the tiny pocket here on the other side of the facing panel, just so that when you open it up you've got a lot of things to be looking at all at once, because I think that is very pleasing to the eye. Now I made some little circular, these are 2 3/4. I've just bought the stamping punch through Ian, who is also a member of the group. So it's a 2 3/4 inch punch, but whilst I probably wouldn't buy any other Stampin' Up components, I don't believe you can beat the punches, and Ian is such a love and will, you know, appreciate anybody supporting him as a Stampin' Up representative. These are plain on the back, no problem, and they just do fit gloriously into the little pocket there without too much of an ado. And then remember the flashcards that were also part of this back along. I had a couple of those still left over, and it's all in keeping with the blues and the theme. Again, plain on the back with the distressed edging of vintage photo around it, and they fit into this larger pocket. And if you get it just right, you can sort of separate them out a bit and make it look really, really effective. And then this other little circle sits in the front. In the top pocket here, I've got 2 more of the little circles. I just think, you know, they look so different just by virtue of whatever you choose to cut out to decorate the front. And again, it's white card with the vintage photo around it, plain on the back, and then the grommet. Excuse the grommets, they are pathetic. They just split every time I put the crocodile on them to clasp them into the paper. But this is the top pocket here. Again, glorious, glorious detail. This china blue going on. It's almost like a vintage dinner service design. I just love it. It's so clever. But they will then fit there like that. And then these 2 just slot into that larger pocket there, albeit at an angle, and it just makes it all look fulsome and full of loveliness. Another of the little 2 3/4 circles, and then in the side opening pocket here, I've just made a tiny little tag, cut out that image again, which I think is just so delightful. The jug with the floral tribute coming out of it, just gorgeous. Again, plain on the back, but in keeping with the outside pocket. And if you see what I mean when I say I'd printed out 2 of the what are supposed to be outer sheets, I just think that is a little bit more effective insofar as it breaks up the panels, makes more of a feature of the panels, and just looks really, really lovely. I wanted something a bit more than this plain inside bit, although that would work as well, because at the end of the day it's the same design. But I just really do like this edging, and I just think it finishes it off beautifully. And then on the back there is the only plain page amongst it, which acts as a nice backdrop and shows off the lovely curve here of the front of the folio. Now clearly you could have it that way on and have it opening up and opening down. It is entirely up to you, but it is another very, very versatile freebie. So I hope you've enjoyed what I've done with it. I hope you have a little try yourself. I'm probably going to print out another one of these because I really, really love this shape. Either that, or I'll print out another one and make a template of the shape, because it's a glorious size, and B, very, very versatile. And I really do quite fancy having a top opening like that to just fit into, you know, whatever. It's just a nice idea. So thank you very much for joining me today. As always, I've really enjoyed bringing this lovely little project to you. I'll leave links to Scrimping Mommy's channel below, so then you can go along and check everything out in your own time. Hopefully these papers at some point will arrive on Amanda's Ko-fi but that is in the lap of the gods, so they say. So here we go. Thank you so much once again. Happy crafting, everyone. Bye bye for now.